everybody, it is Elanna. I am back again. I'm going to go over, as I get to my character and get her loaded up, our character we're working on today. We managed to get to level 18 in just an hour and some. So that's pretty good. What I did in the meantime was I got a couple of achievements that included all three, getting all three gathering to 104. Which was minor, middling minor, and major minor. Spark of energy, energetic, and full of energy. Something on my calendar. Yay! Little acorn, tiny sapling, and thriving tree. I also got hold on loosely and don't let go, which is what you get for getting all three of those to 50. And I did because I was gathering, and I got these things, and I got essences, which counts as picking up and looting items. I got, I'll carry that for you, which is loot 100 items. I'm going to go over what gathering gives you. Gathering gives you a little bit of XP. It's very small though. You really won't make it anywhere past level 10 on just gathering alone. You'll get buffs. See, I'm glowing because I do have, so you can see them there. Normally there's only this one, and sometimes this one when I decide to click it. But the rest of them are there because I was doing gathering. So it's worth doing. Then there's also, those are my elite things. You get an elite box which gives you a random thing. Semi-enigmatic scrolls are very useful for the future. And then of course consumables. And I'm going to go ahead now, and we're going to go over the trade broker a little bit here.
You look hungry, friend.
You click it. And now I'm going to list a few things, because I've got some nice things. Ignore the people fighting around us, because we do, basically, you open this page, the Your Listings, and that was the mail sound. You click like an item. I'm going to click these snails. Toss them on there. Now, normally, there's our earnest fee. The higher the price of the item that you're putting up, the higher the earnest fee. But because I'm an elite status character, I don't have that. See, this is going to be 107 gold, which, if you've been paying attention, you don't actually gain gold that quickly early on. So, stuff like that comes in handy. I don't usually put anything up for less than 1 gold. Some stuff I have so much of it that it's kind of worth tossing up there. It also likes to warn you that sometimes it's lower than the average price for the past several days. Well, I'm okay with that. So there's that. We just brokered a bunch of things. If it pops up, I'll show you what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead, and every day you log in, you get these login rewards. They're Federation bills, which you use here as a Federation bill guide. But we won't worry about that right now. It's not important. So, what we're going to do is we're going to continue the storyline now. Playthrough. We're gonna go until we hit Velica.
I could fight better with my eyes closed.
Now we have to escort one of these
You need my help?
guys. And by the way, they like to run off. My personal tip is pick up everything. Don't just leave stuff around, because that's just stupid. I hate when people do it, but I also don't mind it because I pick up everything. This guy, by the way, he runs fast, so let's try to catch up a little bit.
You need my help?
I'm going to, because this is awfully populated right now, I'm going to go ahead and switch directly to on different channel. I think I just picked 5. I wasn't paying that close attention. I tend to just click it randomly because there's too many people to really get through it. You notice there was one person that followed us for a little bit. She was going to snipe this. That's what she does. That's what people like that do. And boom, that's done. All you had to do was basically try to find the dude's necklace in the pile of rocks. You wake up the thingy, you put it back to sleep. Because I'm elite status and I have a mount that can fly, thanks to that, you do get a mount that can fly at level 65. We'll go over that probably in more than a week. It's gonna be a while. Some people grinding.
You need my help?
Get to 65 in a night, a day, basically 24 hours. But I'm a mom with a life. I don't do that.
You need my help? You need my help?
I'm playing a video game or a computer game because I can, but I have a life. I really do. That's better. Wrong one. That's not necessary. Okay. There we go. Switching. And as you'll recall, we are wearing a costume, which, by the way, you can see your gathering here, your stats, your resistances, instances that are have a cooldown. And up here you can see what costumes you're wearing, hence the red will suit that you saw us get earlier in the previous episode. Here's our titles. I am a fan of Quiet Hero to start, but Gathering, you can see they're all at 104. It won't be until we get to a stronger level area that I can up that. Okay, I'm also going to go over something else. This is dismantling. You take it, you just left click it so you got the gear. You click something like this right here, and it'll dismantle it into feedstock, which can come in handy because, I'll show you why, once I'm done dismantling this all into feedstock. Alright, I'll show you why. Alright. Got 250, right? If I hold... Ignore that. Yeah, ignore that. If I hold shift, I can make how much I want. And I can make 10, then I'm going to just quickly make 10 tier 2 feedstock, see? And you can actually go up from there. And it's easier sometimes when you just don't have feedstock. Like, let's say you need tier 4 and all you've got is several thousand tier 1. It comes in handy that way. Now we have to go to where the secret agent's at. Secret agent man. I'm gonna lurk through the weeds because I totally forgot there were weeds there, and that was awesome like that. I'm gonna try not to make all these episodes, an hour, 2 hours long, but it's so easy to forget yourself in these playthroughs. I've gotta break the thingy. Okay. Pick up the relic. Blow up the chick. Pick up the relic. Blow shit up. Not exactly a huge bada boom, but it does its one job. Alright, now I believe she's lurking in the bushes, judging by my question mark. I have a tendency normally to run right past her, so I'm pretty impressed that I didn't this time. Alright, so now I gotta go kill these guys that have those and whatnot. Yeah, this is totally scientific, not... And see, the reason why I took a break and actually did some stuff without the camera, without the feed rolling, was because like I said, I'm a mother, but my kids are very young and they can get obnoxious and hyper and loud, and I didn't want to blow you guys' eardrums out. So I actually went ahead and kind of goofed around a little bit, like part-time style, and worked on mostly being a mom. And then once they went to sleep, I started back up again. Now here's the thing. Again, I'm probably not going to be able to do the dungeon that's coming up. Luckily we've got some time. But the reason is because I'm a gunner. We opted for the tricky path. I opted for the tricky path. I knew I was getting myself into. It's not so bad later on. When you're a higher level, and because the gunner will have a heal bot. It's this cute little robot, totally Eva style, very very cute. Wandering around the stuff because what was that? Oh. Person was trying to negotiate my crime metal ore, but then it sold. Alright. Button. Because I'm really clumsy like that. Now, in case you're wondering what we are wearing underneath all of this, I will go ahead and take this off for a sec. See, it's really nothing special. That's why they have costumes. To be special. Now I switched around a few things. Like, sorry, we gotta move because they're just gonna come back. I moved my rolling reload, which I'd had from the beginning, over here to 0, and I moved my rocket jump to C because it is more effective. It'll actually cause damage as I break away from things. Of course, as usual, I will mute my mic for any little cutscenes.
Dicanius was asking a high priestess for forgiveness. He said that his magic wasn't strong enough to corrupt the Fey Forest. The high priestess said not to worry, that their next step would be even bigger. She ordered Dicanius to keep attacking Arcania province. Then they spotted me. I ran. But not fast enough. I can't go any farther. Tell the Primus that I tried.
Bleak, huh? Guess what? She does bleed to death. I pause, as per usual, or I'm gonna try to as much as possible. As long as I remember. But I try to pause so that you guys can have a chance, if you wanted to read what's written. So you're not trying to force for that perfect pause. Because I know that feeling. I'm just being lazy and hitting the left button. Normally I just fly right over all this and tell them what they can shove their, Brobdingnagian egos. Oh, by the way, that explosion on our screens, that's not supposed to be distracting at all, was us leveling up to level 20. Wait till you see 65. Kaploom! And 60. There we go. Oh yeah. Now we've got these. Let's see, that's these little arrows that point up with the little plus at the bottom. That's increased skill damage. Those are usually what I go for first. Five willpower on successful hit. That's good. And reduced MP, always a good bet. That's good for now. Now I will be redoing these as we go along because, well, it's common, normal. I just blew them up. Blew them up real good. What shocks me is that I posted today the video and it got 3 views out the door. I was shocked. Thank you guys for viewing. That means a lot to me. As somebody who's a small town gal trying to make it in this big world. I am seriously hyper. Man, this is loud. I might have to reduce the volume again. And why do I pause during those videos? Well, first of all, so that you don't have any background noises while you're listening to them. Because the videos really make it. But second of all, because that's usually when I take a drink of something or I eat something. Earlier every video I was actually eating lunch. See, look, we went from 11 to 55. Remember when I pointed it out last time? It was 11? That was a while ago, though. Alright, now I'm going to close the Cumulus Royale because I never do that. I mean, I've done it, but I've never successfully done it. Now we have to destroy the weapons crates, but actually, not like destroy the people in the weapons crates. I just wait for the same one. To close, because by the time it does, usually my cooldown down here is good to go. How many? I need one more. Easy peasy lemon squeezies. I did that because they were going to be in the way. You will notice that I'm kind of a minimalist on fighting sometimes. Mind you, there are achievements for killing certain numbers of critters, and it can be astronomical. Oh, and by the way, this is the icon for when you've got something that's sold in that trade broker that we went to earlier. It looks like a little treasure chest with money pouring out of it. Gotta love it. About 200 gold waiting in there for me. Fresh gear pieces. Every 1,000. See, you get to the point where you're like me, and you start out with like every gold goes in. Then it's every 10 gold. Then you start bringing in more, and it's every 100 gold. Then you just say screw it, and it's every 1,000 gold. And that's legitimately what it's like. So, I just started to wear every 1,000 gold at this point, because I spent a long time. Actually, back before they redid it, I spent a lot of time re-rolling. Let's turn down the sound effects, it's killing my head. But I spent a lot of time re-rolling characters all the time. Like, I'd get to level 20, which was just past a place called Lumbertown, which today I intend for us to do a couple more achievements, including the tourist achievements, which will include a small spoiler. Somebody else is in my channel. That bitch. But, that means that this place is really busy if they're like that. But the, there used to be, you get through Lumbertown, and by then I'd be like level 20, and I'd be like, I don't know, and then I'd like give up and re-roll the character. After all that work, I would never bother to get past that. I spent way too long not. Which is sad because I could have really used that time and those characters well. Instead, I squandered them. I'm sorry, were you still reading? My bad. Now we use the giant rock. And we enter the teleportal. See, pretty much, you don't even really have to read it. I don't think I personally have ever read it all the way through. I think I usually give up about half of what we've gone through ago. Because it's so wordy. It's a great storyline. It is. It's amazing. If you can get through it, like reading every bit, you've got the patience of a saint. Because it'll take you triple the time. It's that wordy. Normally, because I've done this so many times, as seen by the number of level 65 characters that I have that are already doing level 65 dailies, you don't, by that point, I don't even watch these little clips, the cutscenes, the videos, but for you guys, I am, because I love you. What you were supposed to be reading was down here, so if you need, jump back and read what's written was down here, because we were just espionage, and now we're alone in a big room that won't be empty for long. But they've okay, I've stood here for like 3 hours because I had to get up and go somewhere and come back. I think I had to run to the store. Came back, still nothing. So nothing's gonna attack you. You don't have to worry about that. Okay.
You need my help? You need my help? You need my help? Farewell,
I'm
hero.
going to do some gay ball. And then we're going to move on to Scruffy Kuma Herders. Because both of them will lead us back to Velica. And that will be the end of our actual playthrough portion for this video. Mind you, I might continue and just record another video, but I'm trying to keep these fairly not long-winded. Nobody wants to sit there for an hour and a half watching someone else play. As I say that, I know that my previous video was like an hour and a half. Yoink. I didn't grab the other one though. Refresh that since it never goes away from me. Now, in order to do
You have my attention.
the tourist things, when you
I'm
click
here to
someone, by
help.
the way, they just give you a random.
For the Federation.
But in order to do the tourist thing, I am going to use my village atlas. You might not be able to do that unless you have elite status. But if you get elite status, then you can use your village atlas too. And I might even show you a couple of where the word of craft is, because these billboards that they hit in places with stuff. Trust me, I have words. Ugly wounds, as opposed to pretty wounds. They must have hollow in them. By the way, I'm a huge hollow addict. That's a holographic detail. That's like a metallic with a rainbow sheen. Once you explain it that it's, you know, rainbow shine on metal colors, people usually get what you mean. That's a basilisk.
Step lively now.
I might kill some basilisks. I know, so dangerous. Didn't learn anything from Harry Potter. Yes, to kill them quickly. And stun them to start. And to not stop moving. We got diving in deep because that was our first BAM. I don't even know what I'm picking up. Okay. Yeah, Arcane Barrage. That's going to be useful, especially when we finally get our HB dude. Might as well kill a couple more. He doesn't count. There's a lot of people in this channel. Oh, because I'm in channel 1 again. Of course. Let's go back to channel 5 and get away from this love Jazz Jade, who's either going to try to ask to duel us or to join our party. And I'm kind of a recluse, especially when I'm streaming or recording. What do I got going on here? Oh, level 20. They gave me a box. How nice of them. What's this one? Ah, rocks. It's a box of rocks. This one is also a box of rocks. How lovely. Thank you. Sometimes when the critters are big, you gotta zoom way out. You can't shoot in over 20, it won't hit if you're more than 20 meters away. Something I've discovered. Hey, we got a fashion coupon. Cool. Those are actually quite rare from these guys, but they are, you can get them from BAMs, which translates to big ass monster. And I wish I was joking, but I'm really not. reap the rewards of our hard work. Alright, I'm done. And another thing sold, hence the chick-ching. Those idyllic leaves, the ones that kind of look like tea leaves that were green and fresh, those just sold. Run, Squawk, run! I know it doesn't fly, though it tries. Oh, but hang on. When you're not moving and you try to do the run button, or the jump, which is spacebar, it's the funniest little dance. It's the cutest thing. I love this thing. Something seriously wrong with it though, if it's losing all of its feathers all the time. I mean, come on. That's really messed up. Doesn't sound healthy. Does living in my pocket not do well for you?
You need my help? You need my help? Farewell, hero.
Explosion of color and light. Again. Circle the Wagons has been unlocked for us. That's good, actually. That's good. But we're still gonna do Scruffy Kuma herders, because I believe in trying to do as much as possible without doing the actual yellow quests. The more we do now, the more we'll help ourselves in the long run. The yellow quests you can always go back to do. There are achievements for having completed so many of the quests, and you kind of have to do some of them in order to do it. We are going to hit the trade broker as well while we're in here. And I'll teach you how to use a teleportal.
Feel the flow of magic.
Okay, trade broker.
You're new around here. Walk a safe path.
Go over to brokered sales. See? Collect all. That's what I just earned. You see it down here. Yay, I'm rich. Not. Alright. We're gonna hit the teleportal and go down to where the question mark is. This is the fastest way. Not even being an elite status makes any difference on this fact. Elite or not, this is the best way. Yeah, beautiful picture of Anya. Makes you sad, because they keep throwing that in your face every time you turn around. First time I saw it, I just started sobbing.
You need my help?
It wasn't the best time of the lunar cycle for me. Let's switch to channel 4 just in case. I usually try my best not to hang out in channel 1 anyways. Force of habit, first of all. Also, I find that people just are really jerks and don't care that there's other people needing to get shit done around them. And they'll do whatever the heck they want. We need that big purple dude over there. Yeah, he's bigger up close. Just warning you guys. If you've never played this, and if you have played it and you're sitting there like, well, you know, I know all this. Well, then why the hell are you watching me when this is literally meant to be a tutorial series? Are you watching so that you can maybe nitpick at every little thing I do? Well, guess what? I am self-taught on how to be an awesome gamer and how to blow up Reddit. I did not learn by being told what to do. I learned by just immersing myself and figuring it out. And making mistakes. Because guess what? We're the magic school of Oz. We make mistakes. We get messy. We take chances. Not necessarily in that order. Now we've got to go back though, because we killed the rat we needed. I just need one more of those guys to get this, because doing these quests too give totally different achievements. as you see, you get up to 8 on the daily bonuses. It can be useful. Very. But the Hubsy's not going to be home until freaking 3
You need
in
my
the
help?
morning, so we're not going to be doing the dungeon tonight. Maybe tomorrow when my son is off to school and my daughter's down for her nap. I'm going to fly because this takes forever, and like I said, I'm trying not to make an hour-and-a-half long series or episodes here. I am trying. This would be an area where I would proceed to gather and collect stuff, I believe, for the next level. Either this area or the area around Circle the Wagons. I usually wait until the other one. But as it is, we have to get back to we have to continue the storyline till we are winding up back in Velica, and then we get to go do our tourist attractions, all of our tourist stuff, and I can
What
show
hand
you
of cards brought you here?
probably one of my personal favorite pets. It doesn't do anything. It's just adorable. You can get pets in this game, by the way. Excuse me. He's gone. Now, literally, the only reason I'm actually using the flying mount in this area is because it is such a big area. There is such a large expanse with nothing going on between. There's also very few
You look like you need
videos.
help.
So you are going to hear me taking sips of my soda. Because I'm freaking thirsty. I'm also overly hyper. Like, am I going to get to sleep tonight? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I will. I'll tuck myself out. Probably won't be until like 3 in the freaking morning. It used to be that it was only very recently that it changed this, but it used to be that you could go into the dungeons at only a little bit over level, and you could manage to do them solo, where you didn't have anybody helping you, no party, no nothing. But then they changed it when they came out with a new class that was so strong, and it was overpowered, and they had to realize they had to start boosting the original classes too, and they started doing that. They raised the strength of the dungeons.
You look like you need help.
In response, which kind of sucks. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to my
What
dad.
hand of cards brought you here?
Now, I don't know if you noticed, but there was a rock that looked like it had like shimmery plastic floating underneath it, right here, called a sparkling baylith. Baylith. See? Sparkly. It's everything a girl wants. And the devil needs. There. I just go back to there, where I'd seen the sparkling balatolith. I'm saying it wrong because I'm weird. But if I wasn't weird,
Let's stick together.
would you still love me? No. No, you wouldn't. Fuck that. Now, switching mounts. And this way you get to see the beautiful landscape. None of these will attack unless provoked, but in other areas there will be BAMs that will attack if you get too close. And there will even be a spot, little spoiler alert, well not really spoiler, because you don't know anything about the storyline. There will be a spot where there will be a BAM sitting on top of a monument we need to talk to. Weird phrase, I know. We need to talk to a monument. But we do. And there will be a BAM sitting on it. So I will literally use my mount and fly over it to talk to the monument. And that way the BAM can't hit us. Because little jerk does it so that he can get people, I guess. I don't know. Bad placement, I think. So, let's see. Oops. Hey, guess what? Ah, the guard will take it out. Screw it.
What a noble presence. Would advice be welcome?
Oh yeah, if you're mounted... Whoops. If you're mounted while you go into here, you'll only see your mounting attacks. I'm gonna boost that. Now we have to go out here. And again, it's a lot further than it looks. Hey, look, a tree! Let's fly through its foliage and pretend like that's not stupid and dangerous in real life, you do. My sarcasm factor. That's how fancy people say it. No, my sarcasm factor is probably at 1 million right now. I don't freaking care. I don't freaking care. Didn't happen. Anywho.
You need help, kid?
I've been told that I have angry fingers, but I really don't. My keyboard just has big buttons. Okay. Now we have to kill 5 of these guys, I guess. But that one explosion... affects 3 of them, apparently. Which, it never did that in the past, so that's kind of new to me. I think I'd never gone after that one before. Let's wait for the cooldowns to cool down. Now we gotta bring the cryptographs back, because apparently we killed them for cryptographs. News to me, because I never pay attention to the stuff like that. Oh, we got high 5. What's high 5? We completed 5 Vanguard initiative orders, and that is located under the H button. That's what these are. Oh, cool.
For the Federation!
Now we have to go find berserkers. By the way, berserkers, go berserk. I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of shit in this place goes berserk. That's not a berserker. Not really. That is. Oh yeah. We have to decrypt 5 of these, so give me just a second. And like I said, every time you do something like combining or gathering, you're going to exclaim. It's like my character can't control herself. Hey, that's even better. Where'd I get that? Keep those. Actually, I could probably just toss them out then, if I've got those. I have no idea. I'm assuming that as a gunner, they gave me gunner things.
For the Federation. Good luck out there, kid.
The corruption of ice.
You need help, kid?
Alright. Now that guy that I said, oh, he's not a berserker. Not technically anyways. Now we gotta go kill him. But guess what? This is gonna suck, because he's freaking strong. Is that him? Is that him? That is him. And guess what? He comes with company. Yeah. Uncommon sense. You get achievements just for playing, basically. Looted 50 items. Uncommon items. Basically just normal things you do while playing a game, like looting, which is basically just picking crap up off the ground. You know, don't think of it as picking the pockets of the dead.
You need help, kid?
Don't imagine shoving your hand in the pockets of a corpse. That's just sick. But, to clear your map of, like, extra stuff, you just click the X. But these we need. This part takes forever. I'm not even touching the keyboard. I hit the middle mouse roll button, or you could hit the numlock key apparently. We have to go back through the tree. Either of those 2 buttons will just auto-run you. I wish some other games also came with auto-run, like Second Life. It would be so much better with auto-run. I've actually discovered something called the GCG, which is the Great Canadian Grid. And it's like Second Life, but way less elitist, and it's less drama, and it's less expensive.
Fortune favors the patient.
Alright.
Share a story with me. Spend a moment here.
Now I have to go with this guy. He offered me candy.
Memories endure, friend.
Somebody save me. Anybody have a milk carton?
Lessons are never easy. Breathe deeply. Remember the...
So fast for one little thing.
You don't get it, do you?
Running at us. See, look, there's one thing. Actually, there will be a heck of a lot more. They just start you out easy. I mean, oh my gosh, that's so hard. I can easily say I've never failed this. Because I'm always a little bit kind of like above level when I get here. But it's really easy to be above level in this game in general. Sorry, adjusting my seat before this thing comes into range. Such a pity. They're kind of cute for ugly things. And now there's 2 of them over here. And over here. That's a lot more than just 2. See, they kind of ease you in, or they kind of lull you in, really. Because now, if you watch your circular map, that's where I'm actually looking to see where these are coming in from. Dragon live. I have a dragon. He's a beardy. I named him Smog, thinking it'd be a great idea for a name. Didn't think he'd live up to it. He's that kind of sassy. Oh, hello there. Don't you love seeing all those numbers go up in red with the splat around them? That means that I critted these frickers. We still got 2 minutes, because there is a timer here. Still got 2 minutes to keep this loser alive. It's really easy though when you're a gunner, because scattershot is so easy to use, especially since they clump together. I mean, come on. And Matt just runs away. Because, you know. Wussy, 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 wussy. Oh, wait till we're in the level 50s. Others, oh my god. There's some times you have to babysit an NPC, and you just want to scream. Oh, stop goofing around. There we go.
Feel the core's vibration.
Now we have to report back to Commander Samael. But actually, first we have to come back here to the Sanctum Mysterium. Samael, okay. Suck my butt cheek.
Spend a moment here.
I don't like Samael. Just checking. I have no idea why I clicked that though. Yep, I gotta go report back to Samael. So I'm going to actually go ahead and cheat. Technically, I could just run south and head back to Valka that way, but I'm going to use my map and teleport. Because why the heck should I use like a save haven teleport scroll to go all the way back to Crescentia to take a Pegasus down? We'll finish for Valor Above and Beyond. then we'll go ahead and I will show you what to do to get to all the places. Oh look, we got a Navi. Fuck my life. Actually, I've known about Navi for a long time. The first time she came around, she would only pop up and give you that kind of an orb when you died in a dungeon. Usually alone, because you didn't have any friends and didn't know how to, you know. How people get an elite statue. I think they mean status, but people are down ignorant.
What can I tell you? What?
We'll continue this one. Now, we'll go ahead and go to, in case you're wondering where I read that, it was right here. It's because some people are just dumb. Special? Now,
We've noticed your valor on the home front, soldier. You've saved countless lives, military and civilian, and exposed a conspiracy that threatened the entire Federation. You've gone above and beyond the call of duty. So on behalf of the Federation, I hereby promote you to Centurion. Go forth, soldier, and bring us victory for Valkion.
okay. Now, sometimes the Centurion shoes are actually, like now, better than what I'm already wearing. So, I'll go ahead and toss those on because waste not, want not. So that's that for actual playthrough. Now we're going to start going around to the different places. I'll show you what I mean. Let's first go back to Crescentia. You find it on the map, you click it, you go. It's free, unlike a Pegasus flight. Normal atlases you can get from that Federation bills guide that we talked about earlier in the video. It costs Federation bills. And it's usually just a one-time use. It's not... The only time you can have an infinite one is right here, Elite Status. Now, there's a fun little thing I want to show you. I'm going to grab my mount because it's easier for me. But I'm going to come over here. Nope, not that spot. I can do this, I promise. Nope. Am I just not awesome enough to do this right now? No, it's over here. Okay. Gotta climb the wall. So I can show you the wall of Wordcraft. Trust me, it's worth it. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. You see that? You see that, motherfucker? And I got Oblivion Vista. Let's see where we're at. Look at that. Look at that. You remember when that was at 0? And it looked like impossible? And it was like a freaking, you know, huge number? Now it's still a huge number, but less huge. Yeah, we'll go with that. Less huge. Alright, but we've already been to Crescentia. So we already have the tourist from that. I'm going to now move us over to Lumbertown, which is something I talked about earlier in the video. It's a place that used to be part of the beginning storyline, but because the storyline originally took so long to get through the very first like quarter of the levels, it was really hard. Back then, I think it was the highest level was like 40, so it was really hard to get there. They boosted it a couple times. Now we've got Lumbertown Tourist. There isn't a vista in every place. There's like 2 of them in each area. I just right click that. I'm going to run to Castanica now. I'm going to go around in a circle. The middle place, like Velica, Elementhea, and Kayator, will not have an achievement for each of those. Unfortunately. So sad. But it's because those are like hubs. Consider them hubs. And right now you can't, if you tried to fly,
Don't push yourself so hard.
you're limited. You see? So, level-wise, we're extremely limited. But remember that the first playthrough, we got to level 18. This playthrough, we got to 25. We're doing pretty good. Mind you, of course, the rate of level gaining is going down, but we also are trying to wait a little bit for the sake of a dungeon. Mind you, that particular dungeon, that first one, Bastion of Locks, that I am holding off on, is one that is not required to do. But the second dungeon that we would be up for next is, and that's Sinestral Manor. Now we're in Cutthroat Harbor, which is my husband's favorite area because he's such a freaking pirate at heart. He loves the Pirates of the Caribbean. He loves everything pirate. We're going to continue on to, no, we already did that, to Popolion, which we'd be going anyways if I continued Circle the Wagons because that's where the next part is. But we're going to continue doing this part first. Yeah, we're on the right track. I'm technically taking us through several achievement lines at the same time. And in my head, it's all strung together proper. But written out, it would be very confusing. This is Popolion, lots of vampire stuff. But the vampires aren't exactly pretty. If you've ever played Second Life and you see those statues of like angels with the hair buns, or the hair is up and the wings have these weird metal, almost like speaker thumpers in them, stuff like that. Or the vampires with the evil grin, but they look like such a sweet, romantic couple. This place you have to go to and talk to a specific person to activate the tourist. Those people ripped that stuff off from Tera, and no, Tera does not like it. In fact, they have been informed that people in the game, in other games, are basically making mesh models of their avatars, and those people eventually, each one winds up getting sued. You come into, okay, this is Pora Elenu. You come in through the door, and you come up to this person, Shalane.
These ears await your words.
You talk to her, first she tells us absolutely nothing, and it tells us
Remember
that we
this
have it.
meeting.
Easy peasy, right? Nope, we need to continue here. We need more here. Okay. We're not done here yet. I'm gonna use the teleportal to make my trip a little less. Teleport. I'm going to take us to the... That scared me. There. Now where are we? Oh. Now, because these things, if you see the names are in red, there's a reason for that. They are extremely overpowered for me. They'll kick my butt so fast. But I'm actually also going to take care of the monuments. You just run into it, stand. It clicks. Alright, so we did poor Elanna. Now we have to go to Chebika. 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 And we go there, and we're doing the flying thing. Well, not really. We're actually doing the teleport thing, which cannot be pleasant, but we still do it. And we get Chebika. Yep. 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 And technically above the Tenebrous Mines, which is behind us, that way, there is another wall of wordcraft, but I'm not going to do that today. Just did the one to show you. We can do more of them later, but I would endorse it. The opportunity for people to actually see how to get there. In fact, if you'd like, I will do a whole episode about how to get to each of them. Because it gets annoying. Now, we're here at Tulifan. Where are we? Okay, we need to go up to Colossal Ruins. I am going to use my mount, but not... I'm going to also use the teleportal. I am so far under level for these areas right now, as of yet, that I wouldn't stand a chance. That's why we're doing it this way. So we are just going to go to Steek Badam, and that's where we're gonna go right now. Because we need to go up to that Arena of the Exalted, which is up here on the map. And yes, if you do get elite status, I suggest you use your mount that is given to you as much as humanly possible, because it really comes in handy. Use all the toys you get. I've yet to use this one though. It's a specific dungeon. Maximum to-do limit. That sound gets annoying after a while. Sorry. Why do we know that people are declaring guild versus guild battle, even though my guild is non-confrontational? I mean, it's a freaking magic school bus. Come on. Like I'm really gonna be confrontational. Okay, when the bar runs out, you fall. But it refills pretty quickly. Hey look, giants! And those are something to be terrified about. Not really. They're Teraliths. They do hurt a lot though. Let's see. It'll be over here somewhere. There it is. See? You can see it. Words and all. You just get close enough. And there it is. Now, we did everything on this continent. Now we're going to move over here. We're going to start at Bastion, because that's where I always start on that continent. The next one. I think I might start putting my webcam so you can see my face while we play, so I can explain to you using gestures and hands and stuff, and not just, you know, be some crazy lady with a voice. That's a teleport. We need that. Because Bastion has a thingy too. We need to go to Camp Sunlight. This place is kind of cool. I mean, how many camps can you say is named Sunlight? We all know about Camp Cupcake. See now, moments like that, the webcam would have been awesome for. Because I glanced up. Alright. Flying above the sloths that have extremely sharp nails. Over to... The thing is got a heartbeat going. That's creepy. Alright. We got that one. We move on to Frontera. Frontera. Alright, I don't really need to go anywhere because this one isn't an area that I have to worry about, but I forgot to dance. I'll do that one next. Dancing. Yeah, I'll explain, I promise. You go places, you dance in each of the sections, like the continent we were on, that bottom half. If you dance in a specific town or little region, and in this one, there's a place you could dance, and then in the next one you dance in a place, and it will give you achievements as well. They're just for fun though. They don't actually, those achievements don't help you any. This is Elanna. Next to Bleak Rock. Which I think, this is where you dance. Yeah, quintessential ice dancer is what you get. Now, no, not quite. Alright. The next place has another monument. And that'll be exciting. We will trace back for the last dancing. Don't worry. I particularly am a fan of it. Let's see. We have to go down. So, where are we? There we are. We don't need to fly. There's nothing to attack. It's just another longer run, because let's be real, it's a big run. There's actually places where you can find world bosses in these places, so I haven't yet found them all. There are some that have still eluded me. I think there's at least one that I'm still missing on another character. And now we've got neither sand nor snow nor gloom of night, and snow job. Sounds kinky and a little chilly. Alright, now... Trianon. Or Tralalon. Tryon. And Trion. Literally, the blue words in the corner here is what in the thing, in the little chat box. That's where we see that our achievements have popped up. If you can't see it on the middle of your screen, blocking your way. It's also where you can click it to see what it is. Now we have all of the Southern Shara tourist attractions. Next, there's one that I'm tempted to take the long way, so you can see how much of a pain in the butt one of them is. Because there's literally like these laser eyeballs, like Sinks in the Cursed Mummy style, but worse, across a freaking bridge. You'd think it'd be that, but no. I always think that it's that one, and I always go out to it, and then I realize it's not it. To Pathalanda, because this is Tera. Now remember, if you want to join my guild, if you want to join me playing, you always can. I am in the Fey Forest server. Obviously, it is not dead like people seem to think it is. If I can't get anywhere without people all up in my jammies. Alright, now here's another place where you click dance, and you get Party Like a Swamp Thing. And our dance is totally sassy. Now, I can only think that we're coming up close, because I'm pretty sure we are. Sorry, didn't mean to bump my mic. It's going to take time to learn how to, like, add my face to the screen. Nope. That's Zolfikar. Fortwas. Next is... I forget. I just looked at it. And I forget. Because I didn't actually... I looked without looking, if that makes sense. I looked without actually paying attention to what I was looking at. Because this, yes, is kind of the boring part. But it can be fun. This place, Canstria, you have to run to the middle of the place for it to activate. They want you to actually see some of the stuff they've got going on in their town before they give up the goods. See, you gotta get to there. I'm starting to think that that was it. That first area. Actually, I really do think it was. So my bad. It's freakishly, though, it's one of the longest walks. Let's see. This one is different. This one... I'm going to... Now, I'm going to teach you something. Okay. This is fun. You got Tourist Trap. That's important. We are so close to getting both a mount and a pet. Okay, so if you're literally like playing this while I'm telling you this, I pity you because I'm a mess. I don't know why anybody's actually listening to me. I'm probably just, you know, amusing or something. I don't know. I kind of circled around to make time to ramble.
Keep in touch.
You come to this specialty store, and there's teleport scrolls that come to places. There is, you want to grab a Labyrinth of Terror scroll. Dismount, and use it to get to the Bridge of Grief. Alright, you with me so far? The Bridge of Grief. You get to the Bridge of Grief, which is where we're heading now. And you turn this way. And when you turn this way, there's a monument. Bridge partner. Now, because I'm a dum-dum, we go back to Dragon Ball. Because I'm awesome like that. Shaw. The Bridge of Grief gives us, is outside of a dungeon that we will get to eventually, unfortunately. I'm going to fly us to the teleportal while I explain. It's the only monument that's actually easy to get to because it is right there by a dungeon and you can just use a scroll. A 3 gold scroll. Okay, now we have to go to the Broken Bridge camp. This is critical. And I'm tempted just to... You know what? We'll backtrack a bit. I'll show you why. So I've done 2 of the dances as well, so we will head back to where the 3rd dancing is after I've taken you to the eyeballs. Because it's not something you want to face if you're not good at timing stuff. Or better yet, if you're not good at dealing with people whose laggy timing is what's there. And yes, I don't know if you guys can hear my Skype going off like crazy, but I'm actually ignoring it for the main reason of that I would have to minimize to see what's going on, and it would freeze the picture, but you guys would still hear things, and it would be like just stupid. I am streaming, or I'm recording. I'm gonna call it streaming because, yeah. And if you do click it, it just gives you that. Look, oh my gosh, we've got mail. We got Juicy and Sparky. Let's see. That's from before. Alright. There's Juicy. Here's Sparky. We're gonna right click and right click. Now here's why. We got a K. Let's drag. Hang on. And Sparky. Sparky's a dinosaur. I kid you not. Now we'll click where we put Juicy. Is a watermelon. That follows you around. Is that not the most adorable pet you've ever seen? Now, for the bane of my existence, pillars. No. The frickin' bridge is this way. I don't even need to go very far to show you the bane of my very existence. And the worst part is that it took me so long to figure out that you could just take a teleportal. Like, literally figured it out this summer. Earlier this summer. I've been playing this game for 6 years. Let's go back to Cutthroat Harbor. Now that we have our juicy little friend here. And what we're going to do is slash dance.
Wow.
There we go. We grooved to the island music. Now we made it considerably. Remember, it was like 19, or it was a lot higher. It was 1196, and now it's 1133. So that's a lot better. See, and we are just one away from having killed our first 10 BAMs too. So this has been a pretty great playthrough. I'm going to move us back to Velica so that I can go ahead and end this particular episode. Thank you for watching. If you like this, hit that pretty like button and show me that you love me. And if you want, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Flickr, and Snapchat. Those kind of places where I mostly post like pictures of me doing nail art and stuff, because I mostly do funny stuff. See, look, in the area chat, you see people being total douchebags. But I'd like to say thank you all for coming, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.